Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Dedenne. Now Dedenne is interesting, it has pretty good special attack, pretty good speed, but the rest of its stats are a little bit lackluster. Now, Dedenne has 3 sets today, 2 generic and 1 dynamax, and let's just jump straight in. So, first set we have is a choice spec set, increasing our special attack. Obviously base 81 is a little bit low, but with that +1 essentially in our special attack, that makes it look a little bit better. Cheat Pouch is the ability, so that's the only ability that we actually get access. Oh no, we do get access to other abilities, but none of those abilities are particularly, excuse me, got hiccups. None of those abilities are particularly beneficial because pickup has no effect really here, and plus is useless without minus, unless you've got like a minus Cling Clang. I think it gets minus, but yeah, that's my thought here. So none of the abilities particularly matter. We've got move-wise, Dazzling Gleam, powerful fairy type attack, hits a variety of different Pokemon. Obviously fairy is a very good typing in general. Thunderbolt, powerful electric type attack, again hits a variety of different Pokemon. Volt Switch to get ourselves out of there, because sometimes you might be anticipating a swap, so you swap in, you might be anticipating they swap into something else, so you can get that Volt Switch off, get into a different Pokemon, bring that Pokemon in, and then have the upper hand slightly. And then finally, I have Grass Knot on here. This can hit things like ground types, because obviously they are super effective against you. Eevee's gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs of special defense. I would always recommend going for timid here, just because Dedenne does need that little bit extra support there for the base 100s that might be plus speed invested, so it does allow it just to outspeed those by a minute amount. The second Dedenne I have is one that I absolutely love using. This is a recycled potato berry set, and the idea, if you can get this working, it can work really well. You could get to a +6 if you play this right. So the idea here is you go to your quarter health and you activate your cheek pouch. So you eat the berry, it restores a third of your health. That will get you to just above half, hopefully. Then you recycle, you get that berry back, and you keep on doing that as many times as possible. That does work only if you're getting a specific damage output on you, so if you want to run something like citrus berry instead, then you definitely can, but the potato berry, whilst more difficult to pull off, does have that positive effect, because if you do get up to +6 on this, that'll be 4 times your special attack, which will mean you're over 1000 in your attack stat, special attack stat, which is absolutely phenomenal. Other moves, I put Thunderbolt and Dazzling Gleam, I've already spoken about those. And then you've got Thunder Wave, which is obviously a good move to have because it paralyzes the Pokemon. Obviously, chance to paralyze every turn, and it also halves their speed as well. So you're going to be able to outspeed them in a variety of different scenarios. Eevee's gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Exact same reasoning for the timid nature as before. Now finally we have a Dynamax set. So on here I have put Nuzzle. Ideally you'd want to use Nuzzle before you Dynamax. This would paralyze the Pokemon obviously and basically do a little bit of damage. We've then got Red Card, which will get rid of any Pokemon that try to attack you. Again, Cheat Pouch, because as I said, having those abilities, unless you're holding a berry, there's nothing really relevant to have ability-wise. Then I've got Iron Tail, powerful steel type move, which also turns to max steel spike, increasing up your defense. Thunder Punch, which can set up the electric terrain, boosting your electric type moves ever so slightly. And then you've got U-Turn, just in case you need to get out of there afterwards, to, for example, bring in something that's going to use Rising Voltage, or a Pokemon that is going to use Steel Roller, for example. Now, this is a very quirky set, I will admit. It's probably a set that you're never going to use, but I thought this is the only way I could really get Dedenne to work. You could always have Weakness Policy on here instead of Red Card, and that might work a little bit better, but that was my thinking with this set. Eevee's max attack and max speed with a jolly nature. So yeah, interesting, quirky, but Dedenne, not the most amazing Pokemon in the world. That is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.